Okay, so this is the start of the review. We're going to do questions 1 through 20 just to start. It says, write an expression for the following statement, the product of 12 and D. Product means multiplying. So you're basically just multiplying 12 and D. Remember, when we do this, we put the variable right next to the coefficient. So there we go, 12D. Next question. Write an expression for the following statement, the difference of 3/4 T and 2/9. We know the difference means to subtract. So it'd be 3/4 T minus 2/9. Evaluate the expression when x is equal to 3. So you got to plug in your variables here, and you got to substitute your value for 3. So 12 minus x, which is really 12 minus 3, over 9. And 4x plus 3 over 3 is really 4 times 3 plus 3. So we get 9 over 9 plus 15 over 3, which is really 1 plus 5 equals 6. Number 4, evaluate the expression when x equals 5, the product of 6x plus 2 and 21 minus 3x. Again, you're going to substitute in your values for 5. I started right off by writing out my whole expression, then I plugged in my variables. So you get 6 times 5 plus 2 times 21 minus 3 times 5 divided by 8. And I got 30, because 6 times 5 is 30, plus 2 is 32, times 21 minus 15, which is going to be 6/8. I then kept going to the bottom, and I did 32 over 1 times 6/8, which is really, if you cross cancel, because I divided both by 8, 8 goes into 8 once, 8 goes into 32 4 times, so it's just 24. So our answer on this one is 24. It says simplify the expression 4b plus 7 minus 3b. So I circled my variables with the b in it. So 4b minus 3b is just going to be 1b, and then 7's all by itself. Simplify the expression 12d plus 11 minus 11d plus 6d plus 7d. I circled all my d's with their signs, and then I boxed in my numbers without variables. So I get 12d minus 9d plus 7d plus 11 plus 6. So 12d plus minus 9 is going to be 3d. And then 3d plus 7d is 10d, plus 11 plus 6 is 17. Factor the expression. The biggest number that would go into both 16R and 40 is going to be 8. So I did 8 on the outside, and I get 8 times 2R plus 10. And then you got to rewrite it. The answer has to be 8 parentheses, 2R plus 10. You can't just skip the last step of rewriting it. Number 8, expand the expression. Express your answer in simplest form. So I expanded these out. So I got 18m plus 12 plus 2 times m is 2m minus 10. Then I have 20 because I did 18 plus 2m is 20m. Then I did 12 minus 10 over here, and then 12 minus 10 is just 2. A bakery can produce 24 pies in an hour. How many pies can it produce in m minutes? Well, 24 pies in 60 minutes. There should technically be an m there, I guess. And if you reduce that down, that's 2/5 m pies per hour. Oh, let me rewind that a little bit. I see what I was doing wrong. It's basically, I reduced it down to 2/5 of a pie per hour, and then that's depending on how many pies you're doing. So how many pies can it produce in m minutes? Well, this is the number of minutes, we don't know how many it is, times 2/5. Because I took 24 out of 60 because this is 60 minutes. 6 DVDs cost $4D. Mun buys 2 DVDs. How much change does he receive if he pays with a $50 bill? Well, first we got to figure out how much he's paying. Okay, so we have 6 DVDs per $4D, or 6 DVDs per whatever dollars is how I look at it. Then we need to know that we're trying to get 2, so we're trying to figure out how many dollars that would be. Well, you could crisscross divide here, and you'd get 2 times 40, and you get 8D divided by 6. And I just put it over here, which is 8 over 6 times D. Now, here's the problem. He started with $50. So you got to subtract this whole thing from 50. So I got 50 minus 4/3 D. I would also accept 50 minus 1 1/3 D. Both answers are acceptable. Write the expression for the following statement. The sum of 8 and G over 5. 8 plus G over 5, because sum means to add. That's it. 17, write an expression for the following statement. The cost of 1 bottle of shampoo when bottles of shampoo are priced at $3 for S dollars. Well, how much per bottle? You're going to basically divide by 3, so S over 3. That's it. Or you could have S divided by 3. Both are acceptable. Number 18, evaluate the expression when R is equivalent to 3 or R equals 3. You do 8 times 3 plus, or over 4 plus 3 plus 5 over 10 plus 3/5. Then you reduce. You get 20, or you start breaking it down. 24 over 4 plus 8 over 10 plus 3/5. I then said, hey, this would be a lot easier if I just did 24 divided by 4. That's 6. I reduced 8/10 down to 4/5. And then I had 3/5 left over, so you get 6 plus 7/5, which is really 1 and 2/5, and then you add that on, so it's 7 and 2/5. Number 19, I filled in my variables. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 2 is going to be 18, which I have down here. 3 minus 2 is 1, so you got over 1/4. So I did 2, because 18 over 9 is just 2, minus 1/4 is going to be 1 and 3/4. Last one, simplify the expression. 6K plus 4 minus 13K. So you got 6K minus 13K plus 4. You get 3K plus 4, because 16K minus 13K is just 3K plus 4. That's it. Hope this helps. Have a great one, guys. If you don't understand these, go back and redo them over and over again until you get it. That's the best way to study for the test. Have a good one.